Welcome back to the D&D Talk Wrestling Podcast, episode 23.
Champion versus champion, I think is what we're calling it.
It might be what we're calling it.
We were brainstorming stuff and we weren't trying to go too crazy deep with research this week. So I was like, why don't we just do the Intercontinental title? Who had the Intercontinental title at SummerSlam versus who had the United States title at SummerSlam?
Yeah, since SummerSlam's coming up, obviously those two titles are really looked at as the mid-card titles. Then you have your upper echelon of titles. So we figured if we do the champion of one, champion of other, and hypothetically, who'd win in a match?
This could actually be a recurring thing. We could do it for like WrestleMania, Survivor Series time.
Yeah.
Now that I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, now see how you guys
And
like
it's also going to be like let's say Cena's on there. It's not going to be Cena now. It's going to be Cena like then. Who would win?
It'd be funny if we have like repeats.
I don't know if we have that.
Probably not, but you never
probably
know.
not, but yeah, you will never know. We're going to start at 2003 because that's when the WWE United States title started, because before that it was the WCW World United States title and some other kind of title, but as far back as WWE we can go is 2003. So for my United States champion 2003 at SummerSlam was Eddie Guerrero.
My Intercontinental champion at the time of SummerSlam in 2003 was Christian.
Eddie Guerrero's winning.
Yeah, there's really
Eddie
contest.
Guerrero's winning.
For as good as Christian is, for how good
I
of a
didn't know he
career
was
he's
the
had.
Intercontinental champion.
Yeah. For as good as everything about his career, he's going against the GOAT in Eddie Guerrero. So.
He's trying to make... I didn't bring this up in the AEW news. He's trying to make father-son tag titles in AEW.
See, I think Christian's career has been better outside of WWE.
Oh God, yeah. He flourished in TNA.
Yeah, and
TNA
he's
is
killing
like
it in
where
AEW
he's
now,
killing
too.
it in AEW. Yeah, TNA is like even when he came back like before COVID, I think he didn't really get that crazy of a pop.
No. But for a 2003 matchup, Eddie Guerrero versus Christian, I think we both agree
Absolutely, it's Eddie Guerrero.
that this one goes to the United States champion, Eddie Guerrero.
I'm surprised his son doesn't have the United States title now. He's got the Intercontinental title.
He will, eventually.
He'll have it.
Yeah.
SummerSlam 2004, John Cena.
See, now this is a good one.
Uh-oh.
SummerSlam of 2004, the Intercontinental champion was Edge.
Oh, back then too. They were already feuding back then.
Oh yeah, they had rivalries.
I don't know who I'm picking. I know I'm picking Cena. Like I know you're picking Edge. Like,
Yeah, I'm sorry.
we're going to a no contest there. That's a tough one.
I can't cope with picking Cena.
No, it has to be.
No, don't. No, I was. Do you get it?
Oh, yeah.
I can't cope.
You can't cope with being Cena.
Yeah.
I'm so glad he's not on TV right now. When he comes back, change your name.
Yeah. Edge.
I
gotta go Edge. We're split.
We're split on that one.
Second one in, and we're already split.
That's good. I don't know how we're going to be on the third one.
Okay.
SummerSlam 2005. The United States champion was Chris Benoit. Yeah.
2005. The Intercontinental champion was Carlito.
Oh, see, here's the problem. Because like,
Caribbean cool.
If we're not doing outside of ring stuff, it's Benoit.
I'm sorry.
But you can't.
Carlito spits in the face.
I'm sorry, you're trying to do a Caribbean accent.
He spits in the face of people who murder.
Because you can't. Maybe this was a bad idea.
I'm going to Carlito. I'm sorry.
Yeah, because you're taking outside of the ring stuff into it.
Don't even care.
We know Carlito's not going to beat him.
Don't even care. He could. He stabbed John Cena, remember?
Yeah, John Cena almost died because of that.
So, no.
All right, I guess we'll go with Carlito.
We have to.
If we have to.
We can't choose the other guy.
We can. It's just you're taking in the outside of the ring stuff.
It overshadows the inside of the ring stuff.
We need to do a hot take episode one time because there's a hot take with him that I have that I don't know if a lot of people are going to like it.
I get the difference between what he did outside is not who he was inside, the same as movie characters.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like, I love Remember the Titans, but like Denzel's not a football coach.
Right.
Like, the guy who played Gary Bertier, the guy who played Opie in Sons of Anarchy is not really a linebacker. Like, I get that. But still, what he did overshadowed.
Yeah, it does, but I don't want to bring it up here because it's.
Stay tuned for the hot take episode.
Yeah.
That's the one that's going to cancel us all.
That'll probably be our last episode. So SummerSlam. So yeah, we're going crazy.
I don't know. I got to.
SummerSlam 2006. Bobby Lashley was the United States champion.
Ooh. So 2006, at that particular time, Johnny Nitro was the Intercontinental Champion.
It wasn't Johnny Nitro. Wouldn't have been.
He came in.
Oh no,
as
he
Johnny
was.
Nitro.
Yeah, no, he came in as Johnny Nitro. Yeah, because he wasn't like Johnny SmackDown or Johnny Raw.
Yeah.
He was Johnny Nitro when he. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
because he came in as Eric Bischoff's buddy,
Yeah.
the boy.
Yeah.
And Monday Nitro, Johnny Nitro.
I mean, regardless, it's Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley's destroying him.
Oh yeah.
I've always liked John Morrison. We'll go. I like.
Oh, me too. I've always been a fan.
He was always an amazing performer, but no, Lashley's gonna destroy
Lashley's
him.
Badass, 100%.
I need to go.
This one, I don't even care who you say. I'm choosing my
Oh my God.
my choice.
SummerSlam 2007. The United States champion was MVP.
That's okay, because in 2007, the Intercontinental Champion was Umaga.
Oh no, we're going Umaga.
We gotta
No,
go.
you
Umaga.
gotta go Umaga.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I said. There's no question
There's
about
no
it.
question about it. Yeah,
No.
I love MVP, but no, you gotta go.
No,
Umaga.
2007.
MVP's entrance was amazing. He would come when he came through like the football.
Yeah,
And I used to love that.
I liked his music too.
I liked his music. Yeah.
But 2007 champion versus champion, Umaga.
Umaga would take out MVP.
No doubt in my mind.
Yeah.
No doubt.
SummerSlam 2008 United States champion. One of MVP's friends, Shelton Benjamin, was the champion.
Ooh, I'm
Uh-oh.
a big fan of Shelton Benjamin.
Yeah.
2008.
That was probably gold standard Shelton Benjamin with his mama.
Might have been with his mom. 2008 Intercontinental Champion at that time was Santino Marella.
Oh, I mean, we know Shelton would win, but I love Santino.
Yeah.
That video I sent you yesterday about his like backstage TNA stuff, I was dying watching.
I gotta go Shelton too.
I was dying watching that video. No, Shelton Benjamin.
We gotta keep score here and see at the end who we think would win. We forgot to.
Between us or between what champion?
Not between us.
All right, so 2003.
Like what we agree on or what we're split on.
So 2003 was United States.
That was
Because
okay.
2003 was Eddie.
We were split on 04.
We were split on 04. 05 is Carlito. 6 was Lashley.
Okay.
7 was
Umaga.
Umaga.
Okay. I'm just gonna put a check next to the ones that we're agreeing on.
Yeah.
And then we'll just at the end we'll see like who we think
Who had more?
from 2003 to now,
Yeah.
what side, Intercontinental or US, would win. That's all. It's not like a see who's right and who's wrong.
because it's not. It's an opinion one.
Yeah, because if we disagree, then we're not. It's
Right.
not gonna check.
I mean, probably not getting that either.
Yeah.
SummerSlam
Giggity.
2009.
Giggity.
Bumbleclot himself, Kofi Kingston.
Ooh. See, I don't. I might think that this one is gonna take it on this side. 2009 Intercontinental Champion at the time was Rey Mysterio.
No, I gotta go Kofi. I'm more of a Kofi fan than a Ray fan, especially back then. If that was Jamaican me crazy Kofi, no, that definitely.
See, I think we're gonna split on this.
And we're gonna split on that one. So I mean, really split on 2. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. And we're only what 5 in.
I gotta go Ray. Ray's a legend. Kofi's a legend too, but Ray is just.
No, yeah, I'm always been a Kofi guy over a Ray guy. Although was that Ray jumping out the sky? Because I love that entrance.
I think it might have been.
When he got pushed like through.
Who's that jumping?
Yeah,
out the sky?
I love that entrance.
Rey Mysterio.
Here we go.
Yeah, see, look at that.
SummerSlam 2010. The United States champion was The Miz. So yeah, whoever yours is probably
2010 Intercontinental Champion is here to show the world. Dolph Ziggler.
Oh, I love Dolph Ziggler. Yeah,
Me
it's
too.
Dolph Ziggler.
I'm
It's
agreeing.
100% Dolph Ziggler.
We're doing Dolph.
Speaking of that, SummerSlam 2011, the United States champion, Dolph Ziggler.
2011
Yo, if it's The Miz, I'm gonna lose my shit.
Intercontinental Champion Cody Rhodes.
Dashing Cody Rhodes?
I'm not sure if it was dashing
It's probably
or undashing.
or dashing or undashing. It wasn't Gold Dust. We know that. I mean, it wasn't Stardust.
I think it's undashing.
It was probably undashing when he like had his face mask on.
I want to say it was, but I don't know.
That or Ziggler? That's a tough one.
At the time,
I was probably more of a Ziggler fan at the time.
I'm gonna go Ziggler.
That would be a great match now.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Ziggler.
Yeah, Ziggler versus undashing, probably Cody Rhodes. Yeah, Ziggler. 2012 SummerSlam. Antonio Cesaro. I forgot they used his first name for a little
Antonio.
bit. I forgot they used his first name for a little bit.
2012 Intercontinental Champion, and you're gonna hear this name a few times.
Oh boy.
The Miz.
I mean, we already heard it twice.
I gotta go Cesaro.
I gotta go Cesaro.
I gotta go Claudio.
Yeah.
He's a coffee lover.
Antonio Cesaro sounds so weird. That's when he came out with Oksana.
Yeah.
And she'd be like, speak this language, speak that language.
And he would be wearing like the sport jacket.
Yeah.
Like not sport jacket, but the sports jacket. And yeah.
That was weird.
No, I gotta go Cesaro.
That was really
all day.
Weird.
All day.
SummerSlam 2013. Dean Ambrose, the United States champion.
Well, you got this one too, my friend. Well, not you, United States, but in 2013, the Intercontinental Champion was Curtis Axel.
Oh God, yeah, Dean Ambrose. Oh God.
Now
yeah.
Axel's amazing in the ring, but
I mean, he's got a lineage there too.
But still, it's
Ambrose,
it's Mox, it's whatever you want to call him.
It's 100% Moxley. Yeah. Ooh, this might be a tough one. SummerSlam 2014, the United States champion was Sheamus.
This would be a hell of a match.
That's your guy.
It is, because in 2014, the Intercontinental Champion was Dolph Ziggler.
Oh. I think Sheamus would win, unfortunately.
I would think, at that time, Sheamus? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to go Sheamus as well. Yeah.
I love Ziggler, but at that time, I think Big Sheamus
I don't even know who you're saying.
Taking the dub.
I don't even know who you're saying, but I'm choosing him.
For 2015?
Yeah.
First of all, you're obviously choosing him. Let me just put in preference. You're going to know. 2015, there was a winner-take-all match for dual championship at SummerSlam. Does that ring any bells? It was for the United States and the World Heavyweight Championship.
United States and... Oh. I think it does, yeah.
Seth Rollins was both, defeating John Cena.
Oh, so you knew I was going to take Seth. I did not know that, because I didn't look at his list, he didn't look at mine.
No, we have no idea what each of us has.
It's only because in 2015, the Intercontinental Champion was Ryback.
Oh, God. Yeah,
and I was picking... I don't care who you said.
It could have been...
It could have been Rollins. It could have been Santina Marella. It could have been
the guy from
Eugene.
before. It could have been the guy from before. He came back over a house show on the weekend.
Saw that, yeah. That's why I
forgot to talk about that.
No. If it was...
The other guy?
Yeah. The guy who's hanging around.
It would have been Ryback?
I probably would have chose Ryback.
Yeah. I remember that. I mean, that's right when he... It wasn't that match, but that was like right around when he smashed Cena's nose.
I'm sorry.
But
it's my boy, though.
That's the only time he's on this side of the list, at least.
My boy.
Thankfully.
Thank
SummerSlam 2016 retained the championship, United States champion Rusev.
2016, at the time, Intercontinental champion Miz.
I don't care about either one of them, honestly.
Miz and Rusev.
I mean, Rusev would probably win the match. Was Rusev over at that time in 2016?
I think that was the Rusev that was like battling with Cena.
Oh no, Lana was always with him until like the end.
But this was before Rusev Day. This was before
Rusev. This was
the still Bulgarian brute.
This was still no shoes Rusev.
Yeah, I'm going Rusev.
I'm going Rusev. Yeah. This might be a matchup. 2017 United States champion at SummerSlam, AJ Styles. Oh, I guess it's not going to be a matchup.
No, it's not. Intercontinental champion in 2017 was The Miz.
Oh, AJ. Absolutely.
AJ all day.
AJ all day.
AJ is one of my top 5.
Yeah.
No doubt in my mind.
Absolutely.
And that is the last we're going to hear of The Miz. So
Thank God. Thank
that man had
God.
some titles in his day.
I'm surprised, although he's never won the Intercontinental title, I'm surprised Cena's only on this list once for as many times as he's had the United States title. I guess he's never really had it around SummerSlam.
I like that title run that he had, though. Where he made it like...
He made
Like
he had the open challenge.
challenges
Because
and
even
stuff like
everybody
that,
now
yeah.
is like, I'm going to do the John Cena United States title open challenge. Like, you don't have to call it the John Cena. Like,
I mean,
I know he made it something.
It's John Cena.
So now we're going on to SummerSlam 2018. The United States champion, Shinsuke Nakamura.
2018, the Intercontinental Champion, Seth freaking Rollins.
I'm going to take Seth over Shinsuke.
Yeah.
Because I feel like... Oh, no, this is the United States title. He was with Sammy when he had the Intercontinental title.
Let's be honest, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in a row, we chose the U.S. champion.
That's crazy.
That's insane.
That's crazy. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, let's move on to 2019 now.
Shockingly, 2019, United States champion, AJ Styles.
This would be a fantastic match.
Oh, no.
2019 Intercontinental Champion, Shinsuke Nakamura.
Because we've only seen it a handful of times.
If they let them actually go at it,
Their WrestleMania match was stupid.
it was so underwhelming.
And then Nakamura just low blowed AJ anyways.
Yeah, no, we need to
So
New
that's
Japan
probably when he was with Sammy.
match.
Because I remember it was him, Sammy, and somebody else. But he had the Intercontinental title because that's when they debuted the new style of the title. Sammy gave him the style they're using now. Sammy gave to Nakamura when they were in whatever tag or whatever stable.
So are we
they were
going
in.
AJ?
I would go AJ over Nakamura.
I'm gonna go AJ too. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like the U.S. champions at the times are running away with this.
Yeah,
Honestly,
well, I don't know about the next one. So
Oh, okay. All right.
SummerSlam 2020, the United States champion, Apollo Crews.
You know, he still wrestles. And I feel like,
Does he?
because I just looked at this, I feel like you might choose Apollo Crews.
Oh no. I'm trying to think if this was like the
2020 Intercontinental Champion,
Uh-oh.
Jeff Hardy.
Oh God.
I know, you have the vendetta. I'm sorry.
Jeff Hardy Intercon 2020.
Yeah.
You sure you typed in the right year?
I'm sure I typed
That's
in the
crazy.
right here.
I feel like this is the Apollo Crews when he was like I don't want to say the Jamaican, like, remember he had the
Nigerian.
accent, the Nigerian. You know who one of the guards was? Trick.
Yeah.
Trick was one of the guards. I don't know. I don't remember the other guard.
That's because I saw this meme online where it was like, I love when security guards end up being future stars, and they showed Trick.
They showed Trick.
They showed LA Knight.
Braun Breaker.
There was one with Sheamus, and
Yeah.
then they showed Seth standing with Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker, and that was the funny part, because all they're doing is being Seth's security.
I mean, they're not wrong.
Jeff, I'm going
Apollo. We're not gonna agree on that one.
because I had to read it again too. I'm like, this doesn't make sense.
I remember Jeff being there in 2020.
When,
That's crazy.
When did they come back at WrestleMania?
Way before that.
Yeah,
When
but
they-
then
'cause
Matt
that's-
left early.
That's when the New Day like hosted that year's WrestleMania.
Yeah,
That wasn't because
I don't
2020's COVID.
I don't know.
That's crazy. SummerSlam 2021, the United States champion was Damian Priest. Pre Judgment Day, I think. Gotta be.
Yeah, pre-judgment.
Is that when he was the don't let my is that when like the thing was like good and bad? When it was like Damien, Demon, and Priest is like good?
I think that was pre.
I liked him better as the Archer.
2021 Intercontinental Champion was King Shinsuke Nakamura. The crown matters.
But does it? That's another good thing we can do too. We could have did like a every King of the Ring winner could have been a cool.
I'm going Damian Priest.
I'm going Damian Priest though.
Yeah,
100%.
I already put the X down. I just figured.
SummerSlam 2022, the United States champion was Bobby Lashley.
Well,
Talking about big man slapping man meat.
Yeah. Well, wait till you hear who the Intercontinental Champion in 2022 was. Gunther.
Oh, that would be a match.
Yeah. That would be a match.
That would be a match. I mean, Lashley's going over, but that would be a match.
No, he's not.
Lashley's going over. I don't care. We're
going over Gunther.
We're not winning. We're arguing on that one because Lashley's
there's no
going
chance.
over.
How do you think Lashley is better than Gunther?
Because Lashley's better than
Gunther could literally wrestle for more than 10 minutes.
So can Lashley.
Nah.
Maybe not anymore, but
That was exactly.
I mean, maybe not even in 22, but
I'm just saying, Gunther all the way. I don't know what you're talking about.
So, 2023, the United States champion was Austin Theory.
2023, the Intercontinental Champion was Gunther.
I mean, we know Gunther's going over, but I think we both want Theory to go over.
I'm choosing Gunther.
I'm going with. I mean, it's gonna be Gunther's gonna win it. Obviously,
Mm-hmm.
I would like Theory to win it. And then last year's SummerSlam 2024, I would kind of prefer going in because it would have been Logan Paul being on this list, but it's LA Knight.
Well, you know what's really funny? We had this conversation earlier about losing interest in two particular superstars, right? LA Knight, and then the other one was
Who was the other one?
Sami Zayn.
Oh yeah.
Who in 2024 was the Intercontinental Champion.
He was? Oh, when he beat Gunther at Mania.
Because he beat Gunther, yeah. So at SummerSlam, he was the champ. So the two guys that
we were both like, hey, they need something, had something 2 years ago apparently, or last year. I'm gonna go with LA Knight. I'm guessing.
Yeah, I agree.
And obviously, SummerSlam hasn't happened this year yet. But if we were to go currently right now, it would be Dom, who is the Intercontinental Champion, against Jacob, who is the United States Champion.
I'm gonna just tell you right now. I think Jacob will probably beat the entire list.
Is Jacob? I mean, obviously Dom's holding it till SummerSlam because he's. I don't want to say injured, but he is injured. So he's probably because SummerSlam's September, I think.
It's in the summer.
Dom versus. Can you imagine a Dom versus Jacob match? Do you think Ray would be like, "Oh my god, my kid's getting killed. Let me go out there and help him"?
Jacob would throw both of them.
Jacob would. It'd be Roman all over again.
They need to bring his daughter in or something. I don't know.
It'd be the tribal chief all over again.
Well,
the tribal chief wasn't on this list.
No.
The rest of the Shield was.
Roman was
United States. He was United States champion in the Shield because
he was, yeah.
He was United States because wasn't he the United States champion? Seth and Ambrose were tag champs. No, Ambrose was United States champ.
Yes.
Seth and Roman were tag champs.
Yes.
But Roman
was the U.S. champion
because I remember seeing him with the U.S. title. I don't know about Intercontinental.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
If only we had something to use.
Was Roman Reigns?
That's called Google.
If I could spell. I really can't.
Where's Riley with her little pad?
I need it apparently.
With a little
he won the title. Roman Reigns has been the WWE Intercontinental Champion. He won the title on November 7th, 2017 by defeating The Miz. Shockingly, we should have figured The Miz had it.
That would just be a good guess.
Oh, that completed his collection of champions. So winning that made him the Triple Crown. The match took place on Raw. The victory added to Reigns' already impressive list of accomplishments. Oh, that's cool. Full reign. I kind of like how they did that.
Yeah.
That is kind of cool.
So, I mean, this was kind of fun.
Yeah.
Because I had no idea who you were going to say on your side.
I like doing it because we honestly could have looked up each other, but I like it better when we don't know what the matchups are going to be.
Yeah.
And I did kind of stole this video from a TikTok that I saw, but that was literally like it was random stuff.
Easy
because
it
wasn't the two. I mean, he won them.
Who has the most?
It looks like the U.S. title has the most. X is the U.S. title. It looks like the U.S. title has the most.
13.
Out of how many is it even? Two? It's like 20. No, it's 22, 21, 22.
U.S. title has 13. Intercontinental title has 6, and we're split on 1, 2, 3, 4. Split on 4.
This was a cool thing to do.
We agreed on a lot.
I want to see.
We only disagreed on 4.
That's crazy.
That is, because we could literally argue about anything.
We really could.
Yeah.
I want to do like
you're a bitch.
What was Was WCW Starrcade, was that their big event?
Yes.
Because I would love to do the WCW champion of Starrcade at that year versus the WWE champ at WrestleMania of that year.
Ooh, that would
Like, I don't know, when was Starrcade? Like, what time of the year?
winter.
Was it?
Winter time. Yeah. I want to say maybe February.
Late fall, early winter, so specifically in December.
Okay. I remember watching an interview with Eric.
I mean, that's
Bischoff.
not too far back. So, like, December to April. It doesn't really matter. It was still a cool thing to do of, like, because that would be a cooler one. Because then later on, well, no. You can't say later on. Because we could mid talking of that, because obviously we can only go so far when WCW stopped. We can skip that bunch of years and do who was the AEW. We can add in maybe for some years who was the ECW champion at, I don't know what ECW is like. WrestleMania would be. You know what? You can add TNA because you can say, because I believe it's either Slammiversary or Bound for Glory. One of those two is their WrestleMania. I want to say it's Slammiversary.
I'm trying to think of ECWs and I can't.
All I can think of is December to Dismember.
That's all I can think of too.
And Fully Loaded. I don't think of either one of those two. But then you can add,
Probably not.
like, you can go down the list. We can add TNA. We can go down the list and add All In. You can add AEW's, who was the champion at All In, because that's their WrestleMania.
Yeah.
That'd be a cool thing to do.
That would be.
Instead of, I mean, depending on how far we go, we could either make it. I don't think we can make them different videos. We could probably do it as one video, because AEW is going to take 3 minutes. Because they've only been around for 6 or 7 years. The TNA one, I might do a little bit of research because I want to say it's Slammiversary, but I know they used to do.
They got some big champions there though.
They do.
You're gonna have some AJ coming up. You're gonna have some probably Joe.
You're absolutely gonna have Joe. I think Christopher Daniels was the champ. I know he was the X Division champ. That'd be a cool one to do. X Division versus Cruiserweight.
That would be sick.
Until Samoa Joe gets on the list, then it's a problem.
Yeah, just beat up everybody at the same time. I mean, this was on the shorter end of the videos, though.
Yeah, which is, I mean, once in a while that needs to happen.
Yeah, we can't go
an hour every. Well, pause.
I mean,
so actually, what was that? 2 weeks ago, last week, I brought up the idea of Triple H called you. You had to release whatever. Hunter calls you. We have to release a champion.
One champion right now?
Yeah.
Men or women's, or one from each?
Let's go one from each.
One from each. Shoot.
And I guess you can add. You could add NXT in there. Oh well. I gotta think of a woman. The man is easy. Because I'm petty. I gotta think of a woman.
The man is easy because you're bad.
It's not because I'm petty, but the man is easy. Oh, let this match be in 3 weeks, and it might even be an easier answer.
Release a champion right now. Man and a woman.
I think for the woman I'm releasing. I don't want to say Zelina. Am I releasing JC? I might release JC Jane. She's been there for a minute.
I'm going to go JC Jane. And for the men,
I'm picking Gunther. He can go. And then when he loses a Saturday Night Main Event and Goldberg wins, Goldberg can go too.
I'm going to pick the Street Profits.
Yo, I forget they're the tag team champs.
So did I. That's what took me so long to answer. Because I'm like, Raw tag champ? I'm like, no, not that.
I forgot. Who's the NXT tag team champs?
What's their names?
I don't know.
I almost said Tucker, and it's not Tucker. It's the two guys.
Is it Hank and Tank?
Yes.
They are. You're right. I forgot about them too. Jesus. Speaking of Tucker, I heard Otis is injured too.
Really?
Yeah.
I haven't seen him in a minute.
Apparently he's been in. Apparently the Rusev attack was to get him off TV because he's injured. Yeah, I'm going Gunther and JC Jane. As much as I'm starting to like JC Jane, I think that's who I'm going with.
I love the Profits, but it's just I'm not getting rid of Jacob. I'm not getting rid
You
of
can't get rid
Dom.
of Jacob. You can't get rid of Dom.
Not Gunther because he's amazing.
Well, I mean, we can get rid of Gunther. I can get rid
No,
of Gunther.
fine. You know what? I take it back. I take back the Profits.
Who?
I'm going to go JC Jane, just so she could hook up with her friends again. Pause, not in that way.
Well, I mean, they are doing OF stuff, so.
I'm going to take JC Jane and
Tegan Knox is starting one too, apparently.
John Cena.
Wow, you petty bastard!
I mean, you want to go with Gunther? I'm going to go with Cena then. I'm releasing Cena.
I like the Street Profits one. That I shouldn't say I like that as an answer, but I kind of forgot about them. With everything going on SmackDown, with all those tag teams, how can you forget?
They need to put like one or two tag teams on Raw.
There really isn't many.
There's like 2 or 3.
Send over
American Made, War Raiders,
New Day. Technically the Alpha Babes, but Otis is hurt.
And we already know that Theory and Waller are breaking up. So
which sucks. That
No, it
sucks.
doesn't. Theory needs to go off on his own.
That sucks. I mean, so does Waller, but I do like them as a tag team.
Theory is going to be a goat.
Send the Guns to Raw. Yeah, send the Guns to Raw.
What about Pretty Deadly?
What about them? The one's hurt.
Yes, boy.
The
I
one's
know.
hurt. The other one's probably hurt now too because Truth just jacked them up.
Yeah. But they're send DIY to Raw.
Yeah, but then you gotta send Candace too. Well, she's not doing it on SmackDown either.
They have a lot of bigger teams on Raw.
They do. They do have a lot of bigger teams on Raw. They don't like all the high flyers are on SmackDown.
Kinda. Yeah, because you also got Legado del Fantasma, like Los Garzos are on SmackDown. I mean, obviously they're
Oh, the LWO's on Raw, but they're not really doing anything either.
no, because one of them's injured.
Cruz del Toro. No. Yeah.
No.
Now I'm getting them and Legado.
No,
confused.
Joaquin Wilde is
Joaquin
injured.
Wilde is injured.
Yeah.
From the concussion, but he's back in the ring training.
Oh.
I
Well,
saw
that
video.
is another team though, and they're insanely talented. They should.
I remember. I don't know if you were watching TNA at the time when he was DJ Z or Zima Ion. Joaquin Wilde.
No.
Oh my God, he literally and I'm surprised. I'm glad it's not really talked about. He paralyzed the guy in a match.
Well, I mean, if you want to talk about things that happened during a match, Ray's no stranger.
Is he? I don't know if he's paralyzed still or not. Maybe he was getting feeling back. I can't remember. Is it? No, it's not Jesse Goddard. That's the dude going and get American Gladiators. I don't remember, but he did something to the outside and like.
Well, then again, I mean, let's look. It happened to D'Lo too, like, and he was like a safe worker.
Well, look at Joe. And you want to speak about non-safe workers? I mean, he was on the list a couple times.
Cool.
Seth.
You're just mad at Seth because he broke your boyfriend's nose. That's all. Seth is a safe worker.
I know Seth's a safe worker. It was Sting because he's 85 years old. Ew, I saw a picture of Sting with a beard now, and he's still not face painted up. It's so weird.
Looks weird.
He needs to end this year because I guess next year he's doing meet and greets, but he's not painting his face. Which is okay.
I'm fine with that.
I'm fine with that. Just put the glasses on like you always did.
So I never knew that Sting was the original third man for the NWO.
We talked about this last week.
Was it last week?
We did the What If episode last week.
But like how it went down. I watched this out. Okay, so we did talk about it. But I watched this thing with Eric Bischoff, and he said how it went down.
Dude, it was like the day before Hogan was like, yeah, I'll be the third man.
Yeah, because initially, a year before everything happened, I guess Bischoff went to Hogan's house and was like, hey, like, how long do you think this like Hulkamania thing is going to last, blah, blah, blah. He's like, I was thinking about possibly, this is when Hogan was in WCW. He's like, how do you think about like turning heel? And Hogan was like, absolutely not. So I guess Hogan was filming a movie, which I think Bischoff said it was called Santa with Muscles or something. Something ridiculous. And Scott Hall showed up, Nash showed up, and they were sending videos to Hogan so he could just like keep up with wrestling, see what like what's going on and everything. And Bischoff said it took him a month or two to convince Sting to do it.
Yeah.
And he finally agreed to do it. And then a week later, he flew out to see Hogan. And Hogan's like, yo, who's the third guy?
Standing with Muscles, 1996.
Was around the time.
I won.
It could've been filming in 94, 95.
Yeah.
So he flew out there. Hogan's like, who's the third guy? Bischoff's like, well, I got it in mind. I just don't want to spoil it and everything. And I guess Hogan was just like, you're looking at him. And Bischoff's like, oh my God, we're going to turn Hogan. This is huge, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, on the flight home, he was like, oh shit. Now he has to call Sting.
And be like, hey.
And tell him that, yeah, we're going a different direction. Which, in hindsight, worked out for Sting,
Do you remember
too.
Thunder in Paradise?
Yeah.
I loved that movie.
I just never heard that story until I saw that interview with Bischoff.
Because it's on the... It's not the rise and fall of NWO, but it's on like the NWO like Blu-ray that when WWE used to make them, it's on there.
I've never seen that. I just thought it was kind of cool that Hogan literally was the one that chose to be the third guy. It was Sting.
It was Sting. It was literally Sting. Up, I don't want to say up until, but almost up until the last moment, yeah.
But Sting almost never didn't even want to do it either. But I think it worked out for him.
I think... No, Lex was Lex in the match?
No, I think didn't Lex show up later?
It was against...
Lex showed up when they were wrestling in a mall.
It was against... No, but what was the match was against... It was Hall and Nash against Macho Man.
It wasn't Lex. Because when Hogan... I don't think Lex went there yet. Because remember when Hogan left, they tried to push Lex as the new, like...
Who was... Because...
Lex Express, American thing.
What? I gotta be thinking of somebody. Because they had a third pick, and I swore the third pick was Lex.
Wasn't it Randy?
No, Randy was in the match.
Well,
I can't even remember who was his tag team partner.
Who's tag team partner?
Macho Man. It was... I can't think of either one of his tag team partners.
I don't know either.
I know it was Macho Man, but because it was 3-on-3, and it was, oh my God, who was in the match?
But it was only two. Yeah, obviously it was only two of them.
I don't even know how to. Who was in the match when? Can I do it this easy? When Hogan joined?
Why wouldn't it?
I don't know. Because I'm not spelling words right.
No, he misspelled at least every word. I think he misspelled NWO.
Randy Savage. Oh, it was Sting. Yeah, it was Randy Savage, Sting, and Luger.
Oh, it was Luger. Oh, okay.
Because I
was wrong.
Because there was rumors that he was like the third pick to join.
It's so funny the way like the wrestling timeline works, and you're thinking like Hogan left, and then Luger. They tried to make him the new Hogan, but it never worked out. But like Hogan left way before the NWO was started. When you think about Hogan leaving, it's like he left to join the NWO, but he was there for a while before the NWO.
I wonder what would have happened.
Sometimes you just get lost in that.
If it was like Sting. Like, does a third person come out for their team? Because Sting's in the match, and then Luger was another one. Luger's in the match.
Well, it's
already.
easy to rebook a match, but like,
right.
If it was Sting, then Hogan would have had to push on with the whole Hulkamania brother thing to be the ultimate good guy, and I think his career probably would have taken a massive dump.
Oh, Hogan came out because Luger got injured early in the match. I want to watch that match again.
We all knew that shtick was out, the Hogan thing.
Oh, God.
He reinvented his career with the NWO. And I'm not even a Hogan fan, and I know that he reinvented his career.
Yeah, which wasn't a bad thing. But I think that's it.
So you want to say bye?
A little bit more. You want to say bye? Go ahead, put your head in. I'll just put the camera
Throw
over.
your hand up. Say bye.
I'll just move the camera over.
We're done now, so.
You don't want to say bye?
This is going to be a reoccurring guest star.
For a
probably
little bit now.
For the next couple weeks until she goes back to school, so.
Oh, wrong way. Look, you're on the camera now.
Very shy, but it's okay.
You want to say bye to everybody? So now you're just going to be in the middle?
Make sure y'all stay tuned. Check out next week's episode, because although we don't know what it is, it's going to be fire. That's for sure.
Later, guys.
See you.